What's the problem?
It's a little.
Okay. You'll figure it out. Okay, so quick live video because when I was doing this recorded, we were at like 20 minutes and still not ready yet. So, we're making simple syrup. What I have in this pot right here, and I will bring the camera over because it's still not ready yet, is I have 1 cup of water and 1 cup of sugar. That is it. That is all that goes into simple syrup, okay? So, what we have is that. And I can still see sugar crystals down below. So, it's staying on the heat. I have it on medium heat, and it's going to stay there until the sugar is totally dissolved. I have only stirred it once. So, that is what is going on. Oh, are you getting that cleaned up?
Yeah.
We had an explosion.
Yeah, with Mom's soy streamer. Yeah.
So, it's starting to bubble just a touch. What we're going to do, I don't have a lot, so all of this is going, and I got to make some more. Looks like that'll be the next video, except that's going to have to be done in stages. All right, so sugar. Not totally dissolved yet. All right, we got to get the heat back on it. But we'll see what happens here. So I stirred it up. So I want to see if the sugar is going to go back down and settle. Because if that's the case, then I still need to keep going. If it's not, then we're done. And we're done. Okay, so simple syrup's going to come off the heat. I'm going to let it cool for a little while. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Looks like a lot more than nothing. Simple syrup is going to come off the heat. It's going to cool for a little while. Then I'm going to add whatever left in my vanilla extract. And then I'll have my vanilla simple syrup. Please don't play with water over on the freezer. I know you like doing it, but please don't play with water over on the freezer.
Caution.
All right. So tonight for live in roughly about an hour, we are going to talk stabilizing. We're going to talk about procrastination. We're going to talk about kids. And we're going to talk about rewards for you. Okay? Yep, that's good. Okay. So I'm actually going to take this cap off. I'm going to get every last drop out of there because I did not realize I was that low. All right.
Touchdown!
So let me give you guys a peek. You can see what it looks like. Now that will cool completely. And I will stick it into my bottle. And then I'll have my simple syrup for my morning tea, my afternoon tea, and my evening tea. All right. I'm so glad that I was able to get this done for you guys. Like I said, I started obviously, 5 minutes in, 5 minutes left. Because we had already recorded 15 minutes and it still wasn't done. And that would have taken forever to upload. So I am really becoming a fan of these lives. So All right. I hope you guys all have a great day. I will see you in about. I just use sugar. I use plain old white sugar. It is not very healthy, but, and hello. Yeah, I use plain old white sugar. And that's all that I use. Ooh, honey. That gives me an idea. Yeah, no. This is just I made simple syrup, and I'm going to be back in an hour for the actual live because we need to eat. So, but I wanted to get the simple syrup video done for you guys, and I was running like 15, 20 minutes into the video already, pre-recording it, and that's going to take forever to upload. So I'm like, forget this, we're going live. Yeah. It depends upon my tea. I have certain teas that I like with the honey, and I have other teas that I don't like what the flavor of honey does to it. So I do the simple syrup for that. I actually started doing it so we could do the butterbeer at home. The Starbucks recipe. Hi, Brooke. I'm actually getting ready to sign off. I will be back in 61 minutes. So, because we need to eat. Unless we just do it now, since everybody's getting here. But everybody knows that I'm going to be live in about an hour. But we got a lot of people anyways. What do you say, kiddo?
Yeah.
Just do live now, and then I'll make the smoothies later with popcorn?
Okay.
It could be. Just.
That's my tornado maker.
Yes, that is your tornado maker. So,
Or work maker, whatever you want to call it.
no, because that blender is going to be really, really loud if I do it on the live. So, we will be back in about an hour to do our evening prep.
And evening.
Brooke is definitely becoming a regular. Andrea is definitely a regular. And Loretta has been on here before. So this is basically a lot of my regulars that are on here right now, which is why I'm going back and forth about doing the live now. Jacek says do it. What do you guys say? Should I do it now or come and we'll eat later, or should we eat and then come back in an hour? What do you guys say? Hi. You guys are so sweet. All right. Then what we're going to do, and I got two more to give me their opinion. Like I said, we're going to talk. Okay. Sheena, what do you say? Jacek, live now or live in an hour?
Like that.
Live now. All right. We're doing live now. So let's get ready for the evening. Then I will make another video when I run out of the simple syrup and do it again. Otherwise, you can go back and watch the beginning of this one. Okay. The simple syrup, I'll give you a quick rundown. It's a cup of water, cup of sugar. Put it on medium heat. Let it sit until all the sugar dissolves. You're done. Then you can add some flavoring. I use vanilla. I'm now all out. I got to make some more. You can do mint. You can do any flavoring that you want to flavor your simple syrup. You can then dump it in vanilla creamer or just half and half and give yourself flavored creamer instead of going and buying $5 creamer. So, you figure my bag of sugar was 99 cents. Water is free for me. You make vanilla by getting vodka. I then run it through my Brita like 4 times, because whether it's an old wives' tale, that when you run vodka through the charcoal filter of a Brita, it becomes high-end vodka. So you can buy cheap vodka, run it through a filter, and it becomes high-end vodka. Because that is how vodka is made, is doing it through the charcoal filter. And higher end vodka goes through more charcoal filters. So hence, quid pro quo, you pour it through a Brita 3 or 4 times and you just took low shelf vodka, turned it into high shelf vodka. So I run the vodka through the Brita a couple times, and then I stick some vanilla beans in it and I let it sit for 4 weeks, and that's it. So I might have to go buy some.
Can I see it from you?
Worcestershire sauce. Watch Your Sister sauce. Saw that on Guy one day, and we have been calling it Watch Your Sister sauce ever since. Watch Your Sister sauce should be in the fridge once you open it. All right.
I use this right.
Go ahead. You can use it right now. Let's get over here. So tonight, we got a couple things we need to talk about. Sheena, just for you, I have not touched my hotspot, so I have to do it tonight, because I told you guys, wherever your problems areas were, let me know and we will handle them tonight. I got asked about procrastination, so we're going to touch that. I also told you guys last night that we would also talk about kids. So, but I was on a session today with Genevieve, and she used a term that I just absolutely loved. So I want to share that with you guys right now. She said she had to stabilize her kitchen. I thought that was an amazing way to phrase it, because when you stabilize something, right, it doesn't mean that it's perfect, because we don't want perfect. It doesn't mean that it's awful. It means that it's workable and you're okay with it. So to stabilize your kitchen, to stabilize your living room, to stabilize your laundry, I thought was an amazing way to phrase it. So think of that. Think your rooms in those terms. Okay, is this stable? Can I work with this the way that it is comfortably? Or do I need to do a little something here and there? So try to stabilize your rooms. Now we're going to hit the procrastination. Brooke, I believe that was you, wasn't it? No. Who said that one?
Me.
Brandy did. Brandy's not here. Okay, so hopefully Brandy will catch this later. So with procrastination, especially, and I know a lot of people like this, right? You get a plan. You've got your plan written down. You've got everything, right? From biggest to littlest, and then it sits there. Or we've got this amazing plan in our head and we can't even get it down on paper. So what are we going to do? Well, this is going to sound a little wackadoo, even for me. Okay. My nail polish was chipping and sits and sits and sits. So I took it all off, and now I need to repaint them. So that was also what I was going to do, but I'll do that later now. I'll do it while I'm watching the Bucks game. I'm not wearing my Bucks shirt yet.
Neither.
Okay. So don't think that you have to do the whole plan. You have to do one item. That's it. One item. And you're done.
I'm going to say the first one because for me.
Then tomorrow, you're going to do one item. And you're done. You really, the best way for doing housework and projects and this and that is to get short-term memory loss. Because otherwise we compare what we haven't done the last 3 days to today, and we've already defeated ourselves before we've ever even started. So get short-term memory loss. Forget about yesterday and just focus on today. That's why I started with the MDS. Forget about yesterday, focus on today. So, did you just use up all my dish soap?
No.
No more soap.
Okay.
Your water is literally blue, kiddo. That means there is a ton of dish soap in there.
I tried so much lotion.
Then ask me for food coloring and I'll give you some.
I didn't know. Okay.
Now you do, okay? Food coloring. Nothing wrong with that, Andrea. That's what lists are for. Heck, I can still walk into a room and forget what I walked in there for. You know, it's and the way I've justified it is, well, wasn't that important? Because if it was, I would have remembered it. Oh, well. So. And get short-term memory loss. Take your projects and break them down. And we will procrastinate with something if it feels like it's going to be a lot. Exactly. Me too. If it feels like it's going to be a lot, our brain can come up with any way to procrastinate. So if we only look at, okay, let's see. Let's run down my to-do list for today, okay? And this has got nothing to do with my work to-do list. This is just my home to-do list. I need to do my nighttime NDS. I need to make Juan's snack. I need to make Juan's lunch. I need to vacuum. I need to mop. I need to record videos. I need to finish Giuseppe's insurance. I need to update all the, flight plans is partially work. All right, fine. We'll just do them both. I wanted to detail dust the living room. I needed to make Gary's bread. I needed to make Juan his energy drinks. I have to fix the curtains to get the blackout curtains into the bedroom so that way Juan can sleep in the morning. I need to do my nails. I have my sessions today. And I need to do the simple syrup video. That's my list for today. Just today. Now, if I look at that whole list, I guarantee you I will find myself sitting on the couch reading Harry Potter. Okay? Because that's a lot. I didn't realize it was that much. Okay. Let me tell you what I still need to do. I need to make my MDS because I have a specific time that I do that. I still need to mop the floor. I still need to record videos. I need to do the curtains, the nails, and the flight plan. That's it. Because instead of looking at this whole list, I looked at things one thing at a time. Giuseppe's schoolwork. We had 2 weeks worth of writing to do, 3 weeks worth of music, his final science project, final social studies project. That was also happening today. We got social studies done. Almost done. Okay. So it's one thing, then move on. That is why I tell you guys to only look at 3 daily goals. Because if you look at your whole project, so, okay, I want to redecorate the living room. All right? Well, we're going to go there. So I need new paneling, new curtains, new woodwork. I want some new windows, a new couch, a new chair, and definitely a new coffee table because I hate that table. New entertainment center and new carpet. I can't do that all at once. Exactly. I can't do that all at once. So why do I think I could do any other project all at once? It's one thing at a time, and be happy with what you get done. I am very big with when I'm doing a cleaning session, making people stop and look at what they just did. Take time out, smell the roses. Don't rush off to the next thing. It's, I did that. Celebrate the wins. Don't focus on the stuff that isn't done. What is going on here? Oh, that's just a curl. Okay. You need to celebrate. You need to enjoy it. You need to revel in it. The other thing that we can do, especially when we've got all this housework, right? And we worked all day. And now we got to come home and we got to cook dinner and we got to do this and we got to do that and we got to do this. Now, depending upon if you got little ones or not, I would say make dinner right away if you normally do. After that, take time for yourself. Kids are busy running around doing whatever they want to do right now. Take time for yourself. Get your pamper, your celebration, your reward in before you ever start doing the work. Kids come home from school and get to sit down in front of the TV in some homes. Some husbands come home from work and they sit down in front of the TV or do whatever they want to do. Why can't we? So do the thing that you want to do before you do any work. But you need to be aware of that wonderfully abstract, concrete thing, time. Oh. Yes. I get really frustrated too if I don't get them done. But I have to realize, and I honestly think I'm going to start putting at the top of my thing, you are not Superwoman. I need to remember that. I have a lot of moving parts in my home between clients and videos and homeschooling and just housework and anything else that comes up. I've got a lot of moving parts. And if I focus on one moving part at a time, it works. But I have to remember that I'm not Superwoman, and multitasking is a myth. You cannot multitask. It doesn't exist. It is literally impossible. So, but that's a whole nother topic and one I've gotten into before. So give yourself credit. Break your projects down. One project. Way to go, Loretta. I'm so proud of you. Way to go. Also, if you want, if you're not on an iPad, On last night's live, there was a link to add me as a friend on YouTube. And then I will put you into the group chat here, and then we can all talk. Brooke, I don't remember if you were there last night either. And
Mom, can I please have some food coloring?
not right now, honey. Why did you don't? Okay, all that water's in there. But Andrea had said last night that you don't seem to have that option on an iPad. Awesome. Way to go.
Meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Great idea. Great idea. I have times for pretty much everything that I do. This is going to happen at this time. This is going to happen at this time. This is going to happen at this time. Because if I don't, this is how cereal gets on the floor. If I don't know when I'm doing what, and I get overwhelmed. Gisette knows it hits 8 o'clock. We got to go wash our face, brush our teeth, and all that wonderful good stuff. 8 o'clock every night. Doesn't matter. 8 o'clock. The only exception is if dinner happens to be late. But that doesn't happen anymore because we eat smoothies. So speaking of which, I think I am going to make one just so I can get him eating something. Would you like that? You want a smoothie now since it's already 6:20? Okay. We're going to do that. So it's going to be loud for like 2 minutes, but you'll have to deal with me for that. What are you doing with that paint marker?
Nothing.
Okay. All right. Don't want to do that. Okay. See, and that's another problem that I found working from home is that if you sit there and you think, oh, I've got all day.
You don't. Think again.
Right. All of a sudden your day gets away from you and you don't have time and you don't know what to do and it's gone. So when you stop thinking in terms of I've got all day and you start thinking, excuse me,
Try to help.
you start thinking in terms of I have to get it done by 8. I have to get that done by noon. You actually give yourself a lot more freedom to get things done.
Okay.
So, all right. Now, did you want it without the honey again?
With the honey.
With the honey?
Yeah.
You want? I need you to clean up this mess that you made. That's part of being in the household. You know that. All right.
Oh, wait.
Now, I've made... No, it's not. I made my bags wrong. Normally, I can just dump them in. Sure can. It is actually, I believe it was done on a comment yesterday's video. Somebody else had asked me as well. I will find it and I will message it to you, dear. Right now we're doing tropical punch because Jacek made it up and then I had to figure out a way to make it work.
Yep, it actually tastes like it's made. Cover your ears!
Cover your ears, gonna get loud.
And 3, 2, 1. Yeah, this is what we eat all the time.
Almost done.
This is for what? For what?
Okay. Michelle, which recipe do you need? And Andrea, it is basically 1 to 2. So if you're doing a 1/4 cup of oats, you need a 1/2 cup of liquid. Yours first.
What about the recipe for smoothie?
You know, I might just make a video on setting up the smoothie bags. Okay. The smoothie, I'll give you a quick rundown on it. You're welcome. About a 1/4 cup of vanilla yogurt, give or take. It is about 2.5 cups of liquid. But as you see, this is enough to make enough for me and Jacek. The liquid that I use is the V8 Fruit Splash, so that way we're getting still more vegetables in it.
Break, please. Drinking it too fast.
Okay, so
It's so delicious.
about a 1/4 cup-ish of yogurt. I use vanilla in the bottom. Then I put in about 2.5 cups of the V8 Fruit Splash. I use the fruit medley. And then in these bags that I made, I've got roughly about 1.5 cups of mixed greens. Doesn't matter which greens you use. And then there is pineapple, 1/2 of a banana, strawberries, mango, papaya, blackberries, blueberries. I know that was a lot. But like I said, it is written out in a comment from, I believe, yesterday.
And it is going to look gross, but trust me, it tastes.
That's our polyjuice potion. Let me. I don't want messages. I want notifications. Which video is this for? Planning and prepping, May 20th evening. So last night's live has the smoothie recipe, but I will also do a video of me prepping the smoothie bags and everything else like that. 1 week. Now I've got my bubble water and I have my smoothie. All right, cool.
So good.
Okay. So let's get back to what we need to talk about tonight. We need to talk about kids still. What? Hi. What? No, not right now.
Okay.
How many times do I have to tell you that? 100, huh? No, not cool. All right. Kids. As you can see, mine doesn't listen either. So don't think that he's an angel because, well, he is. He's always my angel. Sometimes he's Lucifer, sometimes he's Michael. All depends. But he's always my angel. Aren't you? Yeah. Keeping kids off screens. Tonight, we actually are instituting a new rule. At 8 p.m.
You said 7.
At 8 p.m., all electronics.
You said 7. Or 10.
No, I said you were going to start going to bed at 7 if you don't start falling asleep earlier. All electronics are going off.
I'm not going to.
You're not going to listen?
Yes, I am.
And then you're going to be losing all the toys out of your room. That has been Dad's threat for the last week. Because it is very clear that TV, everything, needs to go off a minimum half an hour before bedtime. No matter what. I don't care. Read a book. Do a painting. Play with Legos. I don't care. All electronics, and that is going to include the main TV, is going off at 8. Because, I mean, it's not bad for any of us, right? TV stimulates our brain, so hence the reason why they say that you should be away from electronics for at least 30 minutes to an hour before you go to bed. So, okay. Cutting down on their screen time, honestly, you just gotta be a meanie. I don't know any other. You're scratching the floor. Please stop.
And then I'll go.
What? Okay, 1 second, guys. What's going on? Something. Okay. That nothing tells me something every single time you say nothing. So what's going on?
Nothing.
No, you're thinking about something, you're feeling something, you're going through something. So talk to me, validate it.
Nothing. It's nothing. 1 minute, not a second.
You know you can tell mommy anything, right? Yeah, you can. Why?
Because I said so.
Well, mommy says you can tell me everything. No matter what, mommy's here for you. Okay? Do you need some mommy cuddle time tonight? All right, I'll tell you what. As soon as mom's done with the live, you're not getting food coloring tonight.
Tomorrow?
If you get schoolwork done.
Okay.
I will make a batch of popcorn, and we will sit down, and we will watch something for a little while, okay? And we can cuddle and everything else, okay? Okay. All right, Mom's going to finish getting this done, okay?
So, then I said how work.
Oh. See, and that's the huge thing. We can't do that. And it's hard to be consistent because, okay, like now, right? He's needing mom. I don't fault him for that, but right now is not time. Mom's working. So it would be so easy for me to tell him, go watch YouTube. Just go. But no, I'm not going to tell him that. He can sit here, he can do this, he can do that, whatever. But I have to be consistent, because if I'm not consistent, he's not going to believe me. Like, I would be willing to bet. And just like, I want you to be totally honest.
Yeah.
Do you firmly believe with all your heart and soul that Dad is going to clean out your room of all your toys?
Yes.
Do you?
No.
I'm curious. Honestly, just tell me. What do you think? Will Dad do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's very easy to not lose your toys. A good attitude and listening goes a very, very long way. We have to be consistent. No matter what, we have to be consistent. Even if that's one of our goals. You know, we have to be consistent with ourselves too. Because otherwise you get the, what is this? To do as I say, not as I do. And then you just want to go, what? But it's hard. I'm not saying it's easy. It is so hard. It works. You know, and oh, thank you, honey. I just try to be me. My goal as a parent is to honestly be half as good as what my parents were.
You don't need a fruit fly.
Because they were amazing. And I try to remember that he's got feelings and emotions and everything else too. And, you know, that nothing. I'm sorry. You tell me nothing. I know it's not nothing, especially the way they say it. You know, it's just like when somebody asks you, when you're stressed up to here, how you doing? Oh, I'm fine. Yeah, you're not fine, but that's what you're going to say. So when I hear nothing and I hear nothing like that, I know it's something. You know what? While I'm sitting here talking, let's do this. Hotspot. And you're right. Sometimes they do need us. I can start my hotspot as soon as he moves. And if we're going to do popcorn.
I know this is going to make me cleaned up.
Yeah. Okay. Number one, don't feel bad because you're not Superwoman. Okay? Parenting is hard. Every kid is different. All right, hotspot. Sheena, you got a hotspot? Anybody got a hotspot they want to do? I'm about to start a 2-minute timer. I want to talk while we're doing it. Because we made our kids, and because our kids are part of us, they know how to push our buttons. Oh, very nice, Andrea. They know how to push our buttons, and we know how to push theirs. So yelling almost comes. And please, I have yelled at him plenty. I am not perfect, not even close to it. I have yelled at him plenty. All right, timer starts now. So I just try to remember that, and I wish his dad would too. When he's acting like this, there's a reason. And in order to, you have not been wearing your eye patch and you have not been wearing your glasses. You need to start wearing your glasses again, child.
I don't like glasses.
I don't care. They help you see. So you need to start wearing them again. that we can get so much farther just by talking to them, because they need to feel like they can talk to us. Oh boy. See, no matter what he wants, even if it's legitimate, okay? If he asks for it in a not so good way, honey, you need to start cleaning up all this water that is all over the place, child.
I'm not done yet.
Okay. It doesn't matter, even if it's legitimate, it does not get responded to. If you don't talk to me the way that I deserve as your mother, done. Not listening. So, okay. Honey.
What?
Kind of got everything all over the place, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. My hotspot's done. Except for the phone. But that's okay. Because next is going to be a 5-minute room rescue. Are we ready? What room are we doing? What room are we doing? Hold on, let me. 3, 4, 5. All right. 5-minute room rescue. Let me see how the lighting is down here, or if I've got to actually turn on the overhead light. Okay. Are we okay? Yeah, we're kind of okay. All right. You ready? Hold on.
I can't be that touching myself.
No, I'm doing a room rescue, so I may have to touch some of your stuff if it's not put away. All right, here we go. 5 minutes, room rescue, starting now. Please join in. So it's a matter of making sure that while you acknowledge that they are people, because they are, you still have a job as a parent. I have told Jasek and I told Dallas numerous times, if you don't hate me at least twice a week, I am not doing my job.
Oh, come on.
Matter of fact, I just had a conversation with Dallas not so long ago, and his dad is having a hard time with the fact that Dallas is grown up. Whereas, I actually want the light on. Oh, no, I don't. I don't have a problem with it because I've always been his mom. I've always told him, I'm your mom, not your friend. You have enough friends. I need to be your mom. Whereas Dad loved to be friend. So now he's dealing with the consequences of friend and not liking him. Sweetheart, what is going on with all these little pieces of paper?
This week, Mayor, let me get to them.
All right.
I just need to think of a home for them.
Okay. Are you charging your vacuum cleaner
Yes.
anymore tonight? Okay. Stay over here.
I love this new drinking fountain.
Okay.
This one what? This time.
Yeah, that would be nice. Thank you.
Here. The brakes are not on. Excuse me. Yeah. Mm.
Okay. So anyways, he's having a serious problem with the fact that Dallas doesn't really need him in that same respect that he did. But I really don't care. But I mean, I do, but I don't. Because I was saying to him all the time, you don't need to be his friend. You need to be his dad. So, oh, you're stressing me out tonight. Oh. All right. So, but back to the kids and screen time and all that. I mean, like I said, honestly, sometimes you just gotta be a meanie. And I know some of your guys' living situations, because you're solo parent, even if you're not solo parent, it gets hard. Because obviously, if you guys are getting along, the house runs a heck of a lot smoother because you're not hollering every second. But you can't let them run all over you either. Is Foxy guarding the couch?
Yeah, yes, he is.
Okay.
That's a trap.
All right. Do not clean off this table. Preferably, I would love to see you use Crumby on this table with all the crayon shavings. Okay. And unfortunately, the biggest thing, right? The biggest thing is the quicker you instill it, the easier it works. So, one actually has the same problem of trying to befriend. Don't need it. Yeah, I don't know what I would do. My brother and I never tag teamed. Because we wanted different things. Okay. You're not screwed. It's just going to take consistency. That's all. That's really it. It's just going to take consistency. So,
Did you guys know what was this? An ocean black hole?
I want to show you guys what he is doing in my kitchen. Isn't that great? You know, and we were to an extent too. Another tag team. See, that's hard. Kids are hard. We're all just trying to figure it out. You know, I mean, we have our time. Jacek right now is on a major journey trying to figure out how to control his anger. You know, we're on a major journey with that. Some things work, some things don't, most things don't.
I think I actually know how to control it. Smoothies. This is like when I start getting angry, just feed me a smoothie.
Oh, okay. Do you need to help them with their homework, Sheena? Because that's a big one there. I don't like this new math. It confuses the living bejesus out of me. So I taught him old math. Oh my Lord. Okay. You still need to be able to do your own thing. So I would, during this week, I mean, is it going to be a huge thing of work, or could you get away with doing like 15 minutes a night? And then work more on it on the weekends? I have a theory, but I can't get into it without expressing political views, and I want to keep political views off the channel. What's that?
That's the food thing I had to
I mean, it's just like any other, it's just like with any other project, right? Home project, whatever, school project, 15 minutes a day. Oh, please don't let me be getting sick. I think that was just a strawberry seed. 15 minutes a day. You know, maybe break the project down into steps and see what you need to get done each day. That's another way to look at it. Because you still need your time, because without your time, you're going to go, and please excuse the language, batshit crazy. You know, so I just, you have to have your time, but you also have to help kids. But you can't do one and then the other and stuff like that. So, all right. Bedtime, screen time. You just got to be a meanie. And you got to be consistent. I tell him, I don't know how many times, you're supposed to be asleep. Go to sleep. Oh. Yes, you need to be a consistent meanie.
This isn't me.
So that's kids. It's honestly, it's consistency. It really is. Because yes, if I'm reading that right, little pig Latin there. Kids crave, kids crave structure just like us. Whether it's bad structure, good structure, whatever, they do crave structure. So you just got to do it. You know, and it's just, you just got to do it. And hopefully, within time, when they see you're being consistent about it, it will change. You know what? We've been talking for an hour, and I have yet to go through the setup. So how about we do that now? All right. Okay. So today's daily focus was your free day, possibly. Tomorrow is meal prep, clean out the refrigerator, balance your checkbook, or not meal prep, meal planning, grocery list, all that wonderful stuff. Okay? Anti-procrastination day, meal day, zone work day, whatever you want to call it. Not sure why it's called zone work day, but whatever. That is what you're doing tomorrow. So, if you follow the week by week plan. So, now you know. And now let's get going. All right, self-care. Did you and kids get dressed to shoes, hair, and face? Did you eat all your meals, drink all your water, take all your meds? Note those cheesy chimichanga things. Neither Gisek nor I really cared for them. They need more flavor. 15 minutes loving movement. Gisek and I, last night on our 20-minute walk, it got to be way too much for him. He started coughing so bad. So today, ooh, that sounds yummy. Today we just did a little extra walking in the grocery store because we had to go pick up some stuff because Juan is eating the heck out of hash browns. So I had to go get some more. All right. Pamper. Did you pamper yourself? I've got the Bucks game going on, and I may read or watch Scorpion. Don't know if I'm going to watch the Bucks game. We'll see. Ready for bed. Still have to do that. Still got to wash my face. All that wonderful good stuff. Brush my teeth, floss, mouthwash, the whole sheding. I heard you. And then obviously I have not gone to bed. But kids, are they ready for bed? Wash face, brush teeth, all that good stuff. He will be in an hour. And then go to bed at a decent hour. He will be in bed 30 minutes after that. So, cleaning, weekly home blessing. Did you get your 8 minutes in today? Or is it all done, or do you do it on a different day? Did you make your bed today? Remember, it doesn't matter if you go make it right now. The point is for it to be made before you go to bed tonight. Did you swish and swipe today? Did you get one load of laundry done? I still need to, if I want to, fold and put away. Because then that would technically be one full load, but I don't know. Technically, I do that in the morning usually. We'll see. Hot spots. Well, we just did one. Did you get another one in? Good for you, Sheena. Did you get room rescues? We did one. All right. Your mission for today was the top shelf of the closet. Now, as we're trying to condense missions, just work for 5 minutes on it. Okay? And then did you shine your sink? You know what my sink looks like right now. I will put it in chat when my sink is shined. All right. And kids, did they work on a zone? Be it under their bed, make their bed, closet, dresser, desk, whatever. Did they do a zone today? Did they make their bed today? And did they get their chores done today? All right. Planning, prepping. Don't need to go through the AM stuff because it's not AM. So, have you sat down to make out your 3 goals for tomorrow? I have not done it yet because I still need to make my MDS.
What's that?
My daily successes. What is for dinner tomorrow night? What is for dinner tomorrow night? Cheesy taco skillet with chips and salsa. That one will be yummy. I can already tell by smelling it. When I was cooking it, it already smelled good. All right. And any appointments tomorrow? Well, besides work, Gisek has a final English class. Teriyaki chicken, wonderful. I'm making teriyaki shrimp on Friday, I think. And then setting up your launch pad. All right, well, the hotspot that I did is where my computer and my clipboard and everything goes for my launch pad. Teapot is already done. I get that sucker prepped as soon as I'm done making the current cup. And then, obviously, over there is Juan's. I'm going to sit down. Oh, okay. Okay.
This is so weird. Like, I finished first, So then I think I still have smoothies. So I'm going to figure out this one to a big cup.
Yeah. And then layout clothes for tomorrow. Very nice. Love it. All right. Kids, is all their schoolwork done? Sheena, I know where you're at with schoolwork. Checked off in backpack, ready to go. Launch pad set up, ready to go for the kids. And clothes laid out for the kids. Yeah. Because us as parents, we don't want to see them fail if they don't have their backpack properly packed. But yet, there you go. Make a list. What do they need to do? Pack their backpack, make their lunches, do this, schoolwork, whatever. And just check it off one thing at a time. Okay? What else do we need to cover tonight? I think that's about it. We talked about kids. Yay! I know my day seriously changes as soon as. Oh, I know, right, Brooke? I love the Instapot.
Alright. One last one. Then I'll clean this up.
Thank you, sweetheart. Not having to worry about his schoolwork.
You're welcome, Mother.
Mother.
Yep. Mother.
Okay.
And also you're a rock star.
I'm a rock star? Aw, you're so sweet. All right.
By the way, I also cleaned out my cup. First thing I got done.
Okay, honey, I still need to wash it with soap. Because I still got to do that, and I still got to do mine. And we said we wanted popcorn, so I'll still have to wash the popcorn.
Okay. Wait. Do you guys want to see me make a whirlpool real quick?
I think they can see you make a whirlpool. You guys want to see him make a whirlpool real quick? We talked about stability. Sheena says, sure. Yes, you most certainly can. All right. Can we see? We can see.
It looks like it's going the other way.
All right.
It looks like it was going the other way. It was right there.
We did the simple syrup. We talked kids. We talked procrastination. We talked hotspots, room rescues. Lorena says, looks fun.
It is.
Oh, I know. He just explores so much. That's why he has that down there. That's where he puts all of his stuff, so that way it doesn't end up all over my kitchen.
Oh, okay. That's the way you want to go. That's the way.
Okay, but it won't go in if the tornado thing is up like that.
I know.
So some of the things obviously go in that one over there. Don't they? All right, I'll let you. Brooke says she used to love making the whirlpool when she was a kid, too.
I know. I know. So interesting. Why did I grab your soap?
I don't know.
I thought that was funny.
Okay.
Alright, good. I'm making popcorn.
Well, I got to finish, and then we will start making the popcorn. So my attention is now going to turn to him. I hope, right? I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you for being so flexible. Didn't plan for this to happen, but we got a nice hour-long chat in. And I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I will be back with you in 12 hours for the morning one. Oh, you're so welcome, Larita. Also, every single evening live. Put it in the chat, put it wherever, in this chat or in the comments below or in our personal chat. If you're having a certain problem of the day that you want to work through, I will be more than happy to work through it with you. You're welcome. 12 hours. So we can do another hotspot. We can do another room rescue. We can do a swish and swipe. We can do whatever. So just let me know during the day if you guys have something you want to work on, and we will do it. So have a great one. Oh, Sheena says, just like, thank you for your patience.
You're welcome.
He says, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Ow.
Hey, watch the anger. We will. We will. Now, you know what? Now I don't feel bad when we have popcorn and smoothies for dinner because one is eating what we had for lunch. Actually, he's eating another pork chop. So he's still eating healthy, so I can have whatever I want. So I don't feel guilty about it anymore. But you guys have a wonderful night. I still need to do my MVS. I don't know. I kind of like Fruit Loops.
I love.
And if you take Fruit Loops and you mix them with honey and peanut butter, you got a healthy cereal bar right there. So have a great one, guys. I will talk to you later. Oh, that would be something to make. We could do healthy cereal bars on one thing. That would be something. Oh, I need to get my simple syrup into a container. Hasta la pasta, ladies. Have a great one. Thank you so much. You guys make me feel so loved, and I just love it. Have a great one, and I will talk to you all in 12 hours. Bye. You want to say bye?
Bye. Bye, Wampus.